like dropping pennies. Make it rain pennies on these hoes! Hey guys, and welcome back to Bears
and Butters. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us today. Today, we are doing a challenge.
We are. We're doing something special. It's not an eating challenge.
Nope.
But it's a question challenge.
That's right.
We're excited to bring it to you. Now, before we get into that, we hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas, happy holidays, and also a wonderful New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, whatever you guys did.
And we hope that whatever you guys are doing into the new year, that it's fabulous and that you guys are having a great time.
Yes, definitely. We took a little bit of a break. We needed some family time, some recharge time, some refocus time.
Yes.
We've noticed a lot of creators have taken some time off as well. So that's totally understandable right now. Sometimes everyone needs a break sometimes. So we're glad we had that small amount of time to spend with family, but we're glad to be back and here with you guys.
That's right. So today we are going to be doing a challenge, as we mentioned, and this challenge is Why Did We Start YouTube Challenge?
Yes.
And this challenge comes to us from our girl, LiedyMc, and we're going to put her link in here somewhere down here so you guys can find her.
Yes, go check her out. We're going to put her link in right here. Now this is our homegirl. This is one of our sister wives, and we love her to death. She's from Canadian, like Butters.
That's right.
And she told us, hey, I'm tagging you in this challenge, and we're like, all right, girl, we got you. So we're going to show you and let you guys know what's going on.
That's right. And without any further ado, let's get on to the questions.
Let's go. So there's 7 questions. They're not going to take that long. We want to get to each one of them.
That's right.
Question numero uno. Why did you start your YouTube channel?
Well, the reason that I wanted to start YouTube was because we were watching a TV show and we saw somebody doing mukbang and thinking like, oh my God, we cook really great food. We could probably do really well on there.
That is actually the reason. We saw someone on Tosh.0 eating food mukbang and we're like, wow, if they can do it, so can we. That's kind of how it all started, to be honest.
It really is.
And that's kind of just went from, it all started from Tosh.0.
It really did.
Who would have thought?
Question number 2. Did you do any research, preparation, or practice?
Not really. We researched a tiny bit, like to see kind of how we had to start a YouTube channel, what we had to do to sign up. Pretty basic, actually. We didn't do a whole ton of research into it before we started. We kind of just dove in head first, like, I don't know if I can swim, but I think I can.
I had to definitely do a little bit myself because it's been a while since I'd used any video editing software. It's been a while since I had set up any type of web page, and YouTube is kind of like a web page, and you have to know how to set certain things up, how to design banners, how to design a bunch of stuff. So I had to do a little more prep. Bears, you had to do a little bit of prep too, actually. You had to prepare different meal plans.
The preparation that I had to do was definitely perfecting more in plating. When we were doing mukbang, like plating had to be much nicer and fancier, not just like, oh, here's your dinner, honey. Like this is gonna be for everyone to see all big up on the screen. So I had to work on plating and definitely cooking more diverse foods. I don't think I've ever cooked so many diverse foods in my life.
Right?
Literally.
I've never tried so many different diverse foods in my whole life.
Until we started doing mukbang. So that was great actually for my cooking skills. Having to open my doors to so many different cultural foods so you're not cooking the same thing all the time for mukbang, right?
Yeah.
Question number 3. Did you have a game plan from the get-go? And did you know what you wanted to talk about with your channel?
We kind of didn't, to be honest. Like, I think our first video, we kind of looked at each other and was like, I have no idea what we're going to talk about. And we just started like shooting the shit and it all fell into place from there. Yeah,
it just kind of happened. We just had to take like the first step forward and then the universe kind of put the path in front of us. Like, okay, next step, next step, next step. And then we're like, oh, well, I guess we're here now. Like, we just kind of arrived. It just kind of was weird and serendipitous and I guess meant to be.
And then eventually we made a few changes in our own setup and we kept on evolving and changing as we were doing our mukbangs.
Yes, definitely. It had to be what we felt true to ourselves and we wanted to be authentic and showing you guys into some of our life and things we like and don't like and what we like to do. And things that were important to us to share with you guys.
Like one of the things that was important to us was to show that you could eat healthy for a budget. Like you didn't have to spend a lot of money to eat really good and like take care of your body.
Definitely.
All right, Bears, now we're going to get into the more challenging questions. Question number 4. What have you found to be some of the unexpected rewards and some of the unexpected challenges?
Okay, unexpected. Let's get to the good stuff first. Let's do the good before the bad. I'm definitely a glass half full kind of girl, so
Yes.
I don't like to get to the positive first. So, the benefits I felt from this channel definitely have been all the connections with you. With you, all of you guys. The connections are priceless because we've made some wonderful friends that even if someday YouTube was completely gone into the ether, we would still be friends.
That's right. We have your contacts.
You guys are definitely a part of our family, a part of our YouTube family, and we interact with you guys even more than our real family. So we consider you guys definitely like friends and family, and we're so thankful we met you guys. That's definitely the positive. And why don't you take the negative?
Okay, I guess I'll take the negative. Not because I'm a negative type of person, but there's just negative things that do happen when you're on YouTube. Some of the challenges that we've come into, oh my god, there's been a bunch of them. First one is our original name, Two Girls One Mukbang, was not indexed on YouTube because of past drama with a name that was similar to Two Girls One Mukbang.
Yes.
That was one of the really big challenges. So we weren't searchable for at least a year and a couple months of us being a channel. One of the other big issues that we had to deal with was monetization. They say that once you meet those requirements, that it really shouldn't be that long. But how long did we end up waiting, Bears?
5 freaking months to get monetized. 5 months, we had all the requirements. We had over 4,000 hours.
Oh yeah.
We had over 1K subs. We
Easily.
had all that done. It was 5 months in the process. Well, we later find out we had a lot of our lives set to private, which we had to start making public and getting more and more videos, so there's less videos that were private, so that extended the time for monetization.
Yes.
So, just to let you guys know, if you have a bunch of videos in your queue that are private, either get rid of them or make them public, because if you don't, it's going to take forever to get monetized if you have more private videos and non-private videos. And we didn't. We had maybe like 15% private and the rest were all public, and it still took 5 months long. So we would definitely not do that again.
And the only other option on that is just keep putting more videos out, and eventually, like for us, the 5 month mark hit, and they obviously assume that, hey, you guys can get your monetization. You meet all your requirements now because your videos aren't private.
So 5 months, we had all the requirements, and we still were not monetized. So that was definitely a big challenge that we were not expecting.
One actual real unexpected reward that I didn't realize that I would have got is my own personal growth. I think that I've grown a lot as a human being over the past year and a half, and because of the different types of people that you meet, that you get to make connections with people that you wouldn't have never interacted with at any time. So it's just amazing to have experiences with all these different people from different parts of the world and different cultures.
Definitely. Cultural experience, we are loving it.
All right, guys, question number 5. Have you ever experienced any self-doubt?
Huh? Probably daily. Probably daily with
Yeah.
YouTube. It's such an up and down roller coaster with YouTube. It's such an up and down, up and down, up and down all the freaking time. Like, you're feeling like wonderful one day, you put out a really good video you're proud of, it's doing well, you're getting great comments, and you're just like on top of the world feeling. And then the next day, you have no video out. You have 35 or 40 videos in the watch later, and you're just like, ah, save me now, someone. So there is definite highs and lows. There's days where like, F this, we are done. Like, this is exhausting work. It takes us sometimes 20 hours to edit a really good vlog we have. So it takes so much time and energy, plus driving to these places and spending money and gas and filming and doing all these different things that you're doing. It's a lot of time and energy and love and ourselves energy that goes out. And sometimes with very little reward. The only best reward is comments from you guys. Like, people don't realize that, like, to creators, that means everything. Your comments about someone's video means the absolute world, because most people are not monetized yet, and if they are, you're making change. Literal change. So comments mean everything. It makes it like all worth it at the end of the day. And we've discussed with other creators that said the same thing. Like, comments like makes it for you, because you're like, oh man, like something I'm doing is making someone laugh, making someone happy, making someone understand a situation they didn't understand previously. It's just a way for you to see things in a different light and feel like somewhat appreciated from the community. Definitely is through comments. We are super, super appreciative to all you for your wonderful, wonderful comments. And I must say that Bears and Butters family has the most amazing comments.
That's right. And we have some amazing, just real quality people who genuinely give a hoot at the end of the day about the people that they interact with. And we care about you guys.
Hell yes. We love you guys. To the where?
To the mother effing moon.
The mother effing moon. All right. Number 6. Is YouTube a hobby for fun, or do you plan on making money?
Yes. That is the answer to all 3 of those is yes. Yes, we do this for fun, and yes, this is a kind of a hobby for us, but we do want to make some type of income from YouTube because it's a lot of time and like we got a lot of things going on, but it's important to us to share some of our memories with not with you guys as well, but for ourselves later on down the road. But with all that work and all that effort, you definitely want something from your fruits of your labors. And when you meet those requirements by YouTube, you would like to see something from that. So yeah.
Definitely. All 3, yes, yes, and yes. Fun, hobby, and moolah, baby!
Kerching!
Like dropping pennies. Make it rain pennies on these hoes! And if you guys are hearing the gardener in the background, that's actually Salustrio, our old gardener. He still gardens 2 houses behind us, but he's a real douchebag. Anyways, that's another story. He peed on the back of our garage before when he used to work for our place and messed up our gate. So our landlord gave him the ixnay and told him, hasta luego, and he got the hell out of here. But he still gardens the neighbors' lawns, okay? And so he loves to be super loud when he knows we're busy.
And if you like stories like our crazy neighbor like that, please hit that like
and subscribe.
Notification bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's right.
So you guys know when we're doing vlogs, we're talking about crazy things, we're showing you a recipe, we're eating. Who the hell knows what we're doing? But we'd love for you guys to join us.
That's right. And guys, our last question is number 7. What are your top personal tips that helped you grow and a few mistakes that you've made along the way?
Personal tips that have helped me grow. I think the biggest thing I can take from YouTube is that whatever you're told about it at the beginning is probably going to be completely 50% at least wrong of what you thought in your mind. Because we all build things up in our mind, like I'm going to do this, we're going to be doing that, we're going to be doing that. And then a year back, you're like, we did some of that, but not all of those things, okay? So probably understanding what you think something is going to be, that it could be completely different or at least 50% different, and being okay with that. And also understanding, being okay with change, being totally okay with change, embracing change, that what you think something's going to start with, that we're going to just be a mukbang channel, or we're going to just be this channel or this. You really don't know how you're going to feel throughout the process and what you feel you like doing more, what feels more true to you and your message. Like for us, we started as mukbang and then we started doing a little bit of vlogging and we really liked it. I felt this year I wanted to show you guys a full encompassment of who we are. Like, yes, we like to make food. Yes, we like to bake. Yes, we like to be funny and comedians and entertain. But we also like to travel. We like the outdoors. We like to fish. We love to help the homeless. Like, I wanted to be able to convey more of who we were this year, kind of setting up our channel for the last year and a half, for our family to really kind of see all pieces of us instead of just looking at us like, oh, they know how to cook and just seeing us in that way, or oh, they know how to do this and just seeing us that way, but really getting to see the full flavor of who we are as people in whole. So now we feel that we've kind of established that. Now we feel like we can kind of branch into other things that we want to do.
And that in turn will show you guys a little bit more about us. And, you know, and then in turn we get to learn more about you guys.
We love it. It's this big circle of understanding, knowledge, and love. And love.
Love for sure.
And Butters, what is the few personal mistakes that we've made?
I think a few personal mistakes that we made along the way is not doing as much with our channel to branch out when we first started. I think if we would have branched out a little bit more, we didn't really know anything about YouTube. We weren't YouTube viewers. We weren't following any creators at all. So we really kind of didn't really have a clue. So I think if we would have branched out to try to build our community a little bit earlier, I think that would have helped a lot, because a lot of our connections at the start were mostly creators. And where are 99% of those creators that we had started with? They're no longer doing YouTube.
Yeah, a lot of people, man. That is the hugest, to me, one of the biggest surprises. was so many people you started with that you're like this with are like, you look around and they're gone. They're not filming anymore. They're non-existent. Sometimes you just don't ever hear from them again. And you're just like, oh shit. Like, it's no joke that you have to be ever so understanding and accepting of change. People are coming in to come in and out of your circle and your family like this. You might have core people that you're always around from the get-go, and those people, you know who you are OG originals that we've been grinding with you guys forever.
Yeah, for like almost the whole year and a half that we've been doing this, for sure.
Those people, they know who they are. They're like family to us, and it's been incredible. But when you're freaking grinding, you have to understand that some of these people are going to come in that you're really, really close to. In 6 months, they might not be there. They might not have a channel. And you have to be okay emotionally with dealing with that someone you are close to is just gone. And this happens, starting, we thought all these people we started with are going to be with us through the entirety. And at least I'd say 65% of them,
maybe more,
maybe 70%, gone.
Yeah.
Just not doing YouTube. So it's a hard grind. It's not an easy grind at all. You either have to love it or you're not going to do it.
Yes, that's so true.
It's a very few make crazy amounts of money. Just like the top 1% in the U.S. They look at the U.S. like everyone's a millionaire in the U.S. So,
no, you're not.
Unless you're in the top 1%.
If you watch our
2%.
homeless...
I think another mistake that we might have made along the way, and good advice for everyone on YouTube, is not to have so many expectations. So many expectations of people, so many expectations of situations. You watch someone's video 5 times a week and you're putting out one, and they might watch it, they might not, they might comment, they might not. To me, that's a freaking slap in the face. Because I watch your videos all week long. If you're putting out, let's just say 3 or 4, I watch them, and then we put out one and you can't even make a comment, that's offensive to me personally, right? Like, I put out so much time and effort to watch your videos and you can't even respect me enough or my wife enough to comment back on our video, right? So, but you have to realize this stuff, that's how I felt at the beginning. But you have to realize this stuff is going to happen constantly. And how now we deal with it, I don't feel so bad about it anymore. It doesn't personally hurt me so much anymore. You don't watch our videos, we watch your videos and comment. You might do that a couple times, and we're not watching your videos anymore. Plenty of people in the community know that about us.
Exactly.
We will watch your videos, if you don't watch ours and comment. We're not going to do the same to you because we just don't have the time, and we need to allocate our time for people who are giving us that effort, and they deserve that back from us.
Yes.
So you give us that time and respect and a nice comment, we're going to give it back to you because you earn that and we earn that, and it's this nice reciprocal relationship, right?
And it's not that we don't like anybody's content. Again, it's a time thing. It comes right down to a time crunch. We only have so many hours in the day. You only have so many hours in the day, and we have to allocate where we spend that time. If that's with us, that's fine. If that's not with us, that's fine too. And I think, I agree. That was a mistake that we learned from, us to not take certain things so personal.
Yeah, just say, okay, you don't have time for our videos. We just don't have any more time for your videos because let's just say Betty Sue has watching all our videos and writing great comments showing that she's watched our video. I should watch her video too. Why should I give my time to someone else who's not respecting us and watching our video in return, right? Yeah. So it's, to me, letting go of the connections of like, oh God, it's personally offending me, and just saying, okay, you have other stuff going on in your life, that's fine. Then we're going to have to put our time for someone who has time to watch our videos as well, because it's more of a reciprocal situation. You see what I'm saying? If you go to the Ralph's grocery store and you pay $50 for groceries and they only give you nothing in your bags, right? There's only so many times you're going to go there and say, I keep giving you money, you're giving me no groceries in return for that money, right?
Yes.
In any type of relationship, you can't always be the giver because the giver's going to have nothing left to give, right?
Yeah.
So at some point you're like, okay, this person's just taking, I'm going to give my time to someone who's giving to me, and I'm giving to them, and it just works out better.
That's right.
So not be so personally connected to it, just be like, okay, that's it. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. We had a hell of a time putting it together, and thank you so much to our beautiful sister wife, Liedy. If you don't know who she is, right here. We'll try to put her picture right here. Our Holland Dutch girl.
Now the thing is, we don't challenge anybody in challenges, and if you guys know that about us, we just don't. But if you want to do this challenge, please feel free to take the information from the description below and do this for your own channel, because this actually was really useful. And it really made us think a lot about our own creativity and what we've been doing over the past year or so. And if you guys appreciate and enjoy our creative endeavors, please feel free to stop by our Patreon page and feel free to support us if you'd like.
We'd really, really, really appreciate it. We hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. We had a super awesome time doing these questions. We were just we actually didn't answer any of these questions. I wanted it to be natural, so I'm like, let's just read the questions and answer them naturally as they come. So literally, this is like only the second time we've even seen any of these questions. So it was actually cool to do it that way.
I totally agree. We hope that you guys have a wonderful week, and we just want you guys to know that Bears and Butters love you to wear
the mother effing moon.
That's right, the mother effing moon.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.